This is a fan-generated show. If you would like to support us, please go to jamieglazov.com, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All your support is greatly appreciated.
There's a new book that just came out. If you've been following our page, you know about it. It's called Jihadi Psychopath by Dr. Jamie Glazov. I will tell you, as an expert on Sharia, as a former child bride who has suffered and faced my own jihadi psychopath, I want you to go and order this book on Amazon.com or go to jamieglazov.com. Get a copy for yourself. You know why? Because you need to be equipped with the knowledge to fight our enemy so you can save your daughters and your granddaughters from future of Islam. They don't have to face what I did. Go to Amazon.com and order your copy of Jihadi Psychopath by Dr. Jamie Glazov.
Good evening. Welcome to the Jamie Glazov Moment. Tonight, Twitter warns me that my book violates Pakistan's blasphemy law. Twitter is now faithfully doing Pakistan's Sharia bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, very interesting world that we're entering now. Twitter has recently warned me that a post on my new book, Jihadist Psychopath, How He is Charming, Seducing, and Devouring Us, is in violation of a section of Pakistan's penal code connected to Islamic blasphemy law. Yeah, Twitter's really carrying the messages for Pakistan now in terms of Sharia and Islamic blasphemy laws. This is just fascinating. Now, Twitter told me that it has not taken any action for now. Twitter's not taking any action for now on the reported content. They are only writing to inform me for now. But what are they informing me about? What are they carrying the water for Pakistan for in terms of this regard? Well, you see, Pakistan is warning me that I am violating sections 295B and 295C of its penal code connected to blasphemy, which carries a penalty of life imprisonment or death. And I also could be liable for a fine, I guess, if the judges are in a good mood that day or something. So there's a lot to be said here. First of all, I think I'm canceling my book tour in Pakistan. Just going to put that on hold for a while. Also, I was just going to take some time off and go on a vacation just to party like crazy. And I was going to go to Pakistan, but I think I'll settle maybe for now for the Dominican or Colombia or somewhere. This whole narrative begs many questions. Let's just mention some of them. What is it about the title Jihadist Psychopath that Pakistani authorities have a problem with exactly? Are they conceding that Muhammad was a jihadist? Are they suggesting that they view their prophet as a psychopath, or both? We've got an emergency situation on our hands, my friends. Twitter, and as we know, along with other social media venues, is now fully on board with enforcing Sharia compliance. Why is Twitter even writing me about this and what Pakistan thinks and says about Islamic blasphemy laws? But let me see, heroes and civil rights and human rights activists like Tommy Robinson, Laura Loomer, Anne-Marie Waters, and all these freedom fighters that want to protect people from Sharia and from jihad are banned from Twitter. And Hezbollah and Hamas are still on Twitter. So I think we can kind of guess what's going on. But I have a question. Now that Twitter is relaying the messages to me and to other people about how we're violating Pakistani Islamic blasphemy laws, and they're warning us, will Twitter soon also be assigning its employees to carry out the punishments that are suggested and authorized and enforced by the authorities in Pakistan in terms of Islamic blasphemy laws? We know that, okay, in terms of this situation, I'm not the only one that's received this strange warning from Twitter. Others have received it as well. And we know that other social media platforms are also enforcing these Islamic blasphemy laws. Now, to learn more about this is very important. Robert Spencer's doing very important work at jihadwatch.org. In terms of what I'm talking about today, you need to Google Robert Spencer, Twitter now enforcing Pakistan's blasphemy law. You should always be going to jihadwatch.org, but Google Robert Spencer, Twitter now enforcing Pakistan's blasphemy law, and you will learn about this. This is a Kafkaesque situation. Very, I would say terrifying, actually. Very disturbing, and I don't know what kind of a world we're entering. Actually, that's kind of a rhetorical thing that I just said, because I think we can very well gauge what kind of world we're entering. Ladies and gentlemen, my book, Jihadist Psychopath, is exactly about why Twitter is warning me about jihadist psychopath. Because my book deals with our surrender and why the West is surrendering and how the left is complicit in our surrender, how the left is enabling Islamic supremacism, and how it's persecuting the freedom fighters that are trying to stand up for our civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be speaking at the Beverly Hills Hotel about this on February 6th. If you're ever anywhere near Los Angeles around February 6th, come to the Beverly Hills Hotel on February 6th. You can register for this event by going to jamieglazov.com. The announcement is right on top of the website. Register to come to this event. We'd love to see you there, and take a stand. Start getting involved, because the jihadist psychopath and his minions, they're fighting 24/7 to destroy us. Keep in mind what's happening at Twitter and Facebook is a symbol of what's happening in the rest of our society. It bleeds into everything else. The boundaries of discourse, what's happening in our institutions, what's happening in our culture, what's happening in our government, what's happening at Twitter and on social media and at Facebook represents and bleeds into this surrender of ours. See you at the Beverly Hills Hotel on February 6th. We'll all be discussing this. And please start taking your own action in terms of getting involved with spreading information and supporting groups and supporting freedom fighters to stand up for our liberties and the Judeo-Christian tradition and Western civilization. We're at a crisis turning point right now, my friends. We'll see you soon on the Jamie Glazov Moment. Good night.